Hi Pisces, this is Heavenly Flower Astro, and this is the Pisces woman. Okay. Uh, so if you're new to this channel, welcome here. I follow Vedic and Western astrology, and this will resonate with you if you have any sign placement in the sign, beautiful Neptunian sign of Pisces. My last videos, my mind was a little clogged. I was saying aspects when I was explaining like different, I was saying aspects, but really I was supposed to say placements or signs. If you want me to give you guys a rundown, go ahead and tap that link description below of what the planet Neptune is and what it is ruled by, okay? I will say it in this video, but I went a little bit more in depth. I kind of ran through it pretty fast because I was just trying to get it out. I was on my fire energy that day. So, Pisces energy, the woman who is Pisces. This woman is fun, is very daydreamy, dreamy, just very soulful, very like has their own bad ass way of doing something. Like Pisces women are so ethereal. Everything about Pisces women is ethereal. Now I don't know if I posted the Moon in Pisces video I made. That one got a little emotional. But this is just overall for the woman, who's Pisces. Anyways, so Pisces women walk in life, right? Depending on where you have it placed, but just overall the energy of Neptune, the energy of Pisces is psychic, is intuitive, is very, especially if you have it placed in the moon, you are the psychic. Even the sun. I feel like any placement, you are psychic. You are intuitive. You are mystical. You experience these things where like it almost doesn't make sense. Like, meaning you experience these very spiritual, abnormal, abstract things that happen in the world. You receive signs, you receive omens, you receive synchronicities on a day-to-day basis. You possibly follow numbers, you possibly, do these things, these very spiritual practices that you actually may keep on the low. But, I mean, that's more Scorpio energy, but the Pisces energy, like, looks spiritual, feels the essence, the energy of you is spiritual, even if you're not, wearing your evil eye, doing your thing, even if you're not, like, in that kind of, like, spiritual, like, because sometimes Pisces energy can have, like, I think of, like, bohemian braids, sometimes I think of dreads, I think of, like, natural hair, I think of, like, the rings, I think of, like very, like, a spiritual way of, like, coming off to the world, like, but not all Pisces energy, has that, not everybody has the same energy and the same, aspects there, right? But, moon in Pisces and, just sun in Pisces, rising Pisces, specifically can just, like, you feel things. You feel things just deeply. And when I say that, it's sensitivity. Your whole essence is spiritual, whether you accept it or not. Now, depending on what spiritual practice you go to, if you're here at this astrology channel, I would assume you know things about astrology, or you're interested into it. You may, just like the Sagittarius, you may get like really into, like, different religious practices, different practices in the world. You may really get engraved into certain things, like different religions, or like Pisces energy, is spiritual, is just like, man, your dreams. You're ruled by the 12th house. I mean, the 12th house is such a mystery. You are up there with, of course, your water sign sister, Pisces. Not sister signs, but, you guys get what I'm saying, water sign energy, I call them sisters. Anyways, even if it's not opposition. Anyways, So, you are a mystery. You don't like revealing too much about yourself. You don't like revealing too much, emotions, because you're aware of how emotional you can get. You are extremely poetic. The Pisces woman is so delicate. It's a flower, right? The Pisces woman is just very therapeutic. It's an energy. I noticed like Pisces energy may do this thing in psychology called, excuse me if I pronounce it wrong, maladaptive daydreaming, which basically is like when a song turns on, you start repeating, or you may repeat certain things to yourself as well. But when a song plays, you go into like this fantasy world. You have a very vivid imagination. When when you close your eyes, when you have these dreams, you may have a dream journal. You may, or you should get a dream journal. And Pisces woman here, any placement in Pisces, right? And if you're watching this video, and you're talking to a Pisces woman, like, just be kind to her, just be soft, just be gentle, just be like there for her, because she has a lot of demons, okay? Pisces energy is very, can attain and go through times in life where they have been, I'm just saying, I'm here to, like, they can just be strung out sometimes. Sometimes some Pisces energy, not all Pisces, but when vibrating low in the darker energy, they may go to addictions. They may have, TV addictions, food addictions, anything that can make them escape. Because remember, Pisces energy is ruled by Neptune, which is escapism. Pisces women, I know so many Pisces women that smoke weed all the time. Like, it's an everyday thing. You can get very addicted to certain habits. You can get very addicted to things that, that help you get away from this reality, because you're feeling so many emotions at once. Definitely Pisces, of course, can struggle with the drug, with alcoholism, on the deeper, and that's more for the darker energy, for the lower vibrational series that I'm going to do for you guys as well. But it can be an energy where it's like, you just want to escape from reality. You just want to get away from this reality, from this world, because you're such a spiritual person. You're such a person where, like, your emotions, like, you walk around the world with your emotions here, like, around you. And you're walking around the world with your emotions around you, right? So you just feel differently. You just feel differently than most. And you being so psychic and you being so intuitive is the reason why so many people with Pisces energy, Pisces women and Pisces men, like, may go to, like, drugs, may go to habitual habits, may go to, like, maybe like to party a lot, or, like, when you're not really feeling like up to, like, life, when you're not really feeling up to an energy, you can be just engulfed in, like, your spiritual practices, in your, like, 12th house too, right? And this video is very Piscean-like, but the Pisces people are able to catch on. I don't have to be so structured like I was in the Capricorn and other videos, and, for everybody to understand in their own way, right? It's ruled by the 12th house, right? Which I've already explained. I put in the link description below. I hope you guys watch that. And it's ruled by Neptune. I said in the last video, a lot of astrologers say they don't know a lot about Neptune. They don't understand really the planet of Neptune, because nobody really understands. You got to think about it, you guys. Nobody, and I want to open your minds to this, nobody really knows, like, where do we go when we fall asleep? You may question things like this. Where are we, like, going to? Like, why do you receive synchronicities? Aquarius is more of the scientist, but Pisces is more of, like, okay, but, like, I'm actually going to question this, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this. So I say Pisces energy is very intelligent, smart, genius, like poetic. Like you have to think music. How does music make people feel? Right? It puts people in this different kind of land. You could get lost in the music. You can get lost and just like, you could just escape, right? You may go to like music to escape a lot, right? Pisces woman and Pisces man. And you love the way music makes you feel. You can feel it through your essence. You can feel it through your body, especially, a Pisces Mercury or something. So you learn early on that, your naiveness, because I explained it in the Pisces moon video. You're like a doe and the prey wants to attack. You're like a deer, right? And the prey wants to attack. Here, I had this other example, right? Well, no, it's fine. Okay. Anyways, so you're in this energy where you're sensitive. I mean, and it's not even, sensitivity is not a bad thing. I am so sorry to anybody who has ever made you feel like you cannot be sensitive. You probably were told, you're sensitive. Why do you feel this way? And Pisces has been like, you've been through stuff. You've been through, maybe bullying here. You've been through things where, again, you were kicked to the curb. You were kicked to the side. You've been through situations where you would explain your emotions, but no, you feel like nobody understands because you are misunderstood. But guess what? You are able to understand yourself, and you are able to understand different people, different energies. It's the psychic. Remember that, okay? So, if you're talking to, I got really deep there with that, but when you're talking to a Pisces energy, when you're talking to a Pisces woman, understand that this woman has been through some stuff, has some burdens, but not too many where she's going to push it on you unless she's super dark-sided, or just super in her dark energy. Pisces has to be careful with where they are in love. I think of a celebrity. This is 2024 when I'm recording this. Her name is Christian Rock. I believe that's her last name. Anyway, I just know she's Pisces sun, and she has done a lot of things for love. And I'm not going deep into it. I'm going to save that for another video. But I think of energy like that, like Pisces, and I'm only saying, like, I don't think I'm going to explain the darker energies in all the videos, but I want to explain it to this Pisces woman energy. Like, you have to be careful who you put yourself around, Pisces woman. If Pisces women here are watching, of course you guys are, but like, it's like, because I was going on two subjects at once. I was trying to explain if you're a Pisces, like if you're talking to a Pisces woman. Okay, so yes, Pisces women can get very enamored in their relationships, in their connections when she's not in her right energy or in her right mind, to be quite honest. But you may kind of steer away from dating for some time just to focus on yourself. You may realize that you do better with yourself. And again, if you're talking to this, this Pisces woman, she's just been through a lot of things, but she's also had very great experiences depending on where you have Pisces placed. Because you have to remember, like, Pisces is also super romantic. Like, she's very romantic. She's very creative in bed. She, like, very astrology, like, if you say, and when I say that, I mean, like, she's very fun in the bedroom, too. Like, she's very, like, she wants to experience tantric sex. Like, and that is, like, the highest vibration of sex that you can go through, right? Anyways, it's more Mars and Pisces. But you feel these things, you go through these things, and it's very, like, you may say, like, Pisces, you may say things at times, right? And then people be like, what do you mean by that? Like, like, to the point where, like, you just completely shut off your emotions. Like, you'll just completely, like, you'll be like, okay, cool, I've said enough. If you don't understand, you don't understand. And you just leave it there, when it comes to the emotions, when it comes to your essence. She's very romantic, as I was saying. She's very like daydreamy. She wants chocolate roses. Give it to her. You know, give it to her because she deserves it. She will be there for you. She is a rider, but it is hard for her to leave. That is like, it is her hardest challenge for her to be able to leave a certain connection, maybe toxic connection that's holding her back. And if it's not toxic connection, then it's it could even be the family. It could be anything, you guys. Like, it could be anything holding this woman back, you know? She cares. People say too much, but I would say you care enough, okay? You have empathy, Pisces woman. You have energy where you're just able to really empathize, sympathize with the world, with the animals, with the winds, with the rain, with the weather, with Mother Nature, with just everything. You probably like spending time in the water too. Like, the water is your element. So, you know, the woman Pisces being ruled by Neptune needs to see a lot of the world. I don't really think the Pisces woman should be put in just one spot all the time. You're creative. You like to do things, you know? You like to do things very in spiritual practices. A lot of Pisces women are witches, like, I would say, like, low-key. Some of them, a lot of the water signs are, like, witches, and when I say this, I don't mean it in an offensive way, but witches in a way where it's like, you know, like, you know magic. Like, you know how to manifest. Like, you may go through periods and you may go through times where you just need to isolate yourself, right? Too much isolation is dangerous. But you are, like, especially if you got Pisces, Aries, that's like manifestation. Oh my goodness. Like, manifestation like no other. Manifestations happening in the blink of an eye. Pisces woman, you have to be careful with what you think in the world, because your thoughts, your energies, it will manifest. Okay? You may go through times, you know, where you may go through darker times in life, but you go through so many light times in life. You being able to see your manifestations happen is so beautiful. And that is one of the reasons why you guys keep going in life. Even if you want to give up, you are able, you know your magic, you know what you're capable of. I'm trying to make sure this thing isn't messing up. You know what you're capable of. You know your power when you step into that light, that good energy. I would say Pisces woman's either, you know, their biggest, don't want to say uphill, their biggest downfall will be the people, if they let it get to that point, will be the people they surround themselves in love, because you get so it's addicting, you know, like dopamine is released in love, like you know, like you're able to like feel these things, like this chemistry, and yeah, Pisces woman feels the heartbreak, feels the emotions, feels the energy of like, Pisces woman does not take heartbreaks easily, does not take, like, the Pisces woman and Pisces men, they will never get over it. Like, it's just, they'll get over it, but it will always sting. It will always hurt. It will always just be, like, just a dagger in the heart. Any heartbreak, anything they go through, like, and they can get stuck in their head like the Cancer. They can replay events and things that happen, but it's like you get over it, you move forward, you go on with your life, but you truly, it feels at times like the pain you went through was so piercing that it sticks with you, right? And Pisces woman, you know, has been through certain traumas and has gotten through it, and is able to wipe her tears and get up and go with life. Some people say, you know, like energy where like you're able to, well, I'm going to save that for the dark side energy that I'm going to do. But because it's hard not to incorporate, like, I want to do the light and the dark, but I'm also trying to, like, give you guys advice, like, okay, Pisces woman this, Pisces woman that, but it doesn't mean, being a moon in Pisces, like, these energies are going to be, like, how the videos are going to come off, like, I truly believe that every aspect, every sign video, I will be able to incorporate the energy, like, actually. So y'all peeped how this video, this Pisces energy video, it's like, whoa, everywhere. I would say it's a little bit everywhere, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, multiple things at once. But if you're talking to a woman, the woman in Pisces, she is extremely sweet, she's extremely giving, she is just so amazing, right? I just took my septum out and it's itching. But so yeah, another thing about Pisces energy being the psychic, people who read tarot, they go through these things we go through these things, right, where the nose starts to itch, or your ears start to ring, or you see, like, these synchronicities and things outside, and you keep seeing the numbers, and you keep seeing an animal, and you keep seeing the butterflies, and it can be borderline spiritual psychosis at times, like, vibrating in Pisces energy, like, but you know how to control it. You will know how to control your senses. My advice to people with Pisces energy is surround yourself with loving energy. Surround yourself with positive energy. You got to remove toxicity to evolve, okay? All right, so that's what I have. This is the Pisces woman. She is fun, vibrant. Be sensitive with her. Be nice to her. She remembers things. She's dreamy. She loves to be in her own world. She's just a beautiful being, okay? That's what I have. Thank you guys for being here. Bye.